98 achievements, 1 save. This is Achievement Chaser. Hey guys, it's Alex here, and I'm back with Achievement Chaser for episode 108. We're not back with Salgueiros, we're actually back with Holland, or the Netherlands, for World Cup Qualifying. It's our last game in the World Cup Qualifying. We face Armenia today. It's not really that exciting, lads. We've already qualified. We won 7 out of 7 games, 21 points. We've scored 31, conceded 4. We've dominated, lads. I think the last time, obviously, was the Italy game. We played Ghana next. I won 5-2. I won't show the highlights for these ones. Van Amersfoort with 2. Ad Kessels, Cooper minus penalty, and Matson with the goals for us. We did lose to Argentina 2-1. Veland with our only goal. Almada and Martinez with theirs. We played much better than in this game. They just scored their goals. So then we went on to continue in our World Cup qualifying. We beat Montenegro 8-0 at home. This is kind of why I haven't been showing them, because they're kind of easy. Maybe we'll just go through. We'll do the watch goals maybe rather than clicking on each one. We'll watch this first. Oh, goodness. Okay, Kluivert go our first in this one. Kessels into Gravenberch, falls to Kluivert, finishes well to put us up 1-0. It took quite a while to get going with 32nd minute. Gravenberch gets our second, though, only 7 minutes later. Itaran down the right, plays it into Hoover, plays it in. Gravenberch with a good volley there to make it 2. Just before half time. They sort of collapsed a little bit after they conceded the first. Vukotic with a own goal to make it 3-0. De Jong into Kessels, plays inside. It should have been his goal, but I guess it was going wide, so it bounced off of Vukotic. And then it's 4-0 before halftime. It was with 7 minutes to go to halftime. It was 0-0, and then when they got into halftime, it was 4-0. Poor them. Gravenberch gets his second there to make it 4-0, and then we got another 4 after halftime. Amersfoort, the goal here. Kessels cutting into Veland, plays it through into Amersfoort, and he puts it back into the back of the net. And then Gravenberch gets his hat trick through a penalty. And then Kluivert gets his second to make it 7. Kluivert here now on the left. It just, everyone kicking it against each other, and Kluivert somehow puts it in the back of the net, which is good. And then Hoover, of all people, gets the 91st minute goal to make it 8-0. Stands up, just beats his man and puts it in the... Well, keeper did terribly there. And it's 8-0 in the end. We then took on Armenia. We actually went 1-0 down in this game. We won 5-1. We'll do watch goals. Avit Yasan scoring for them first. Gave us a bit of a scare. 6 minutes in and we'd 1-0 down, and we didn't get our equaliser for a bit. They just put a short corner in the end, and he absolutely smashes it from like 25 yards out. What a screamer. He'll be telling his grandkids about that one. But we equalise in the 28th minute here. Simmons into Wrench, plays it through to Itaran, beats the keeper there, and that's 1-1 leveled up. And then from that point on, we sort of continued on again. Itaran plays it through to Veland, who beats his man, and then terrible goalkeeping, really. Amersfoort puts it in from the rebound to make it 2-1. Cooper Myers scores a penalty to make it 3-1. And then 78th minute, Itaran puts a cross in. Cooper Myers gets his second for 4-1. And then Gravenberch gets the 5th from a free kick. A lot of set-piece goals, to be fair, in this game, but still, 5-1. Lovely to see. We then played Ireland away, which would typically be considered one of the hardest games, but we pretty much made light work of it, especially in the first 10 minutes. They did come back, to be fair. If you look at the game, the XG, they actually dominated. They had a lot of chances in the second half. They just got very unlucky. First minute, though, can't be doing this. De Jong wins the ball, just runs himself. What a goal from him. Wins the ball himself, beats like 2 or 3 players and puts it in the bottom corner. Not what we want to see. Second goal in the 9th minute. Itaran plays it in, comes from a corner. Veland gets our second there. And then 53rd minute, we get our third. Delict into Wrench to Jong. plays a very good crossing, and Kluivert's at the back post to finish it well for 3-0. And then they get just a consolation goal in the 91st minute. Cassidy running down the left, plays it into the box, and Dolan finishes. Poor defending, really, from us. Matson should do better. But still, 3-1. Then we played Romania at home, beat them 4-0. You don't watch these games. Coop Miners did have a missed pen in this game, to be fair, and Veland had an offside goal. I wonder if it shows it on the goals. 20th minute, I think 20th minute it was just us scoring. Matson plays a ball in. Kessels scores it to put us up 1-0 in the 20th minute. Took until the second half to get our second, to be fair. Kluivert on the left here, plays it into the box, into Kessels. It's a bit laggy watching this. It's not just you and your settings, it's mine as well. Gravenberch plays it into Itaran. Fantastic finish from Itaran, to be fair, to make it 3. And then from a corner, Coop Miners makes it 4. And that was very, very easy versus Romania. And then finally, we just played Montenegro, and this was 6-0. It's just a bit boring, isn't it, really? To be fair, though, we didn't score our first goal until the 58th minute, and then all the floodgates completely opened here. This is why we're only doing one game. I was thinking about doing the Montenegro and Armenia games, but it just takes too long to go through all these goals. But Kessel's deciding he's had enough and runs the entire length of the pitch and puts it in for 1-0. And then pretty much they collapse here. Clicks it directly to us 5 minutes later. And then Veland puts it through for 2-0. And then another 10 minutes later, it's 3-0. De Jong plays it in for Kessels. And it's blocked, but he gets the rebound there for 3. And then we had 3 goals in the last 5 minutes. Kluivert into Shap, into Boadu, into Wrench. Great little finish. I think that's his first international goal, Wrench, actually. I think it was his 44th appearance for the nation. Gets his first goal, so that's good to see. And then it's 5, I think. Kluivert with a cheeky little Rabona, and Boadu puts it in for 5. And then Boadu gets a penalty for 6. It's a bit ridiculous. This is when we lose this game to Armenia now. But we should be good. This is the team we're going to go with today. We've got Braffart in goal. Wrench, Delict, Coop Miners, Aning, Simmons, Gravenberch, Kessels, Amersfoort, Kluivert, and Boadu up top. Matson and Schurz are both out suspended. Veland's not starting, interesting. And neither's Frankie. But to be fair, it is Armenia at home in the last game of the qualifying. So maybe you just try a few different players in different positions and see how things go. If it gets bad, we can always bring him on. So we'll see how this game goes. It should be a nice one. We're just preparing for the World Cup now, which is good. I can show you after this who else is qualified and who's in positions to qualify. But let's see. They did score against us last time, so we are the favourites, though. I do want us to go on attacking from the off. They are playing a 4-4-1-1. Well, watch out for Avityasan. What a strike he had in that first game against us. I was quite surprised by that, but they haven't been doing very well. 6.14 for their attacking midfielder there. Not the best. Let's do that. Go on to settings. Let's go on to attacking from the off. It's just, the problem was with that Montenegro game, we were on positive, and then I moved to attacking eventually, and we actually decided to kick into gear at least. But okay, first highlight, 2 minutes in. Wrench into Kessels, back post. It's cleared. Out to a Ning. He's going to try and get another cross in. He's running. He beats his man. Beats a second man. Can he put a cross in now? Holds it up into Simmons. And it's 1-0. Xavi Simmons, 3 minutes in, puts us 1-0 up. I feel like this might be it's nice to have a relaxing game. Every Salgueiros game we have is just pure pressure and just so tense. So it's nice to have a game like this with the Netherlands where I can just sort of relax and chill and just be like, oh, okay, we can sit back and relax now, lads. We've got this. Delict got a yellow card straight. Maybe we celebrated too hard. But yeah, it's nice to actually relax in these games. This is when we actually lose this after going 1-0 up. But we've got another chance here, 10 minutes in. Gravenberch on the ball. He's going to shoot himself, or keeper nearly puts it in his own net, but saves it, which is good. Nazaretian. Yeah, the qualifiers are a bit of a crazy one if you're a big team. Boadu, it's 2-0. Lovely stuff, lads. Lovely stuff. Let's get this goal difference up. But yeah, it would be fun if you're like, I feel like after I win the World Cup and the Euros, if I do eventually, I want to go to a smaller nation and try and get through qualifying with them. Like, make it a challenge, because with these big nations, you're basically fishing for World Cups and Euro titles basically with them, because qualifying is just a draw, like a DOS basically. Kessels into Boadu. Hopefully there's some nations that have some good, like, crazy regens, and we can try out with them and see if they can take us to World Cup glory. Simmons through to Boadu. Boadu should have finished that. He should have done better there. That was a big chance. But we are comfortably walking away with this. It's nice to see. Cooper Miners heads over. Obviously, big challenges. France, England, Portugal, Belgium, obviously. We're up to 3rd in the world rankings. Belgium still hold top spot. Brazil are 2nd. I really wanted Brazil. Brazil was the main job I wanted. They rejected me for it because they have a stacked squad. I want to get to Brazil at some point because I feel like that's an easy win for a World Cup if you're managing Brazil, to be honest, with the regens they have. It's insane. Kluivert on the ball here, holding it up, plays it all the way back to Simmons, who plays it back to Kluivert. Weird 1-2 there. And Ning into Simmons. On to Wrench. Can he score a second? He got his first goal for international last game, and he's got his second now. And we're 3-0 up within half an hour. And this game's done, lads. This game is done. Beautiful play, though, from the boys. Simmons really playing well, actually. It's weird because we don't have like the greatest players, but they seem to play well, really well together, which is nice to see. So, Argentina. We need to watch out for them because we did lose to them in that friendly. So watch out for them in the World Cup. Okay, and Ning. I think we might. Oh my God, that was a big challenge gone in, but he's kept it. And he's been challenged again. He's kept it. He somehow kept it through 2 challenges. Simmons, nearly gets his second there. But yeah, I think this new World Cup, I guess it's going to be the 3-team format. So it's going to be weird playing just 2 games in the World Cup group stages. You're going to be some big score lines, I feel. But let's see. It's very laggy, it seems. Kluivert running forward, though. Into Boadu. Into Gravenberch. To Simmons. Into Kessels. The good thing is we have a lot of players that can play. Oh, there we go. Amersfoort, well played, and that's 4-0. You have a lot of players that can play lots of different positions, like Gravenberch. He's playing centre mid now, but he can play anywhere across the front line. Itaren can play anywhere across the front line. Kessels can play left back and right wing. Don't know about that. Boadu can play anywhere along the front line. So can Daniel Marlin. Velen can play striker right winger. There's a lot of movement around there, which is quite good. And a lot of the centre-backs can play centre-mid. So we've got a lot of versatility, which is good, because in those World Cups, you need a bit of that. But it's going very well, this game, to be completely honest with you. They might have a chance here, you know. We've given... Oh, no, never mind. Amersfoort is a bit of my project player, to be honest. He was not suggested by the assistant manager, and I brought him in because I think he's good enough, and he's definitely given us the goods. He's got a lot of important goals for us, so I'm quite happy with how he's done. I've handed a debut to a young 16-year-old, I think, as well. 16 or 18. Oh, here's a penalty. Cooper Miner's taken it. He's missed quite a few. He's got 17 penalties as a stat, but he's missed quite a few, so hopefully he can score this to make it 5 before half-time. He does. Get in. 5-0. We're just chilling, lads. We're just chilling in here, really. This is the most relaxed game we've ever had. But yeah, we're trying to bring in some younger Dutch players now, give them some debuts, see how they go. Braafart is actually my goalkeeper as well. He wasn't the starting goalkeeper, but now he's slowly starting to become our starting goalkeeper because the other ones are a bit older. So I'm trying to bring in some more youth with this Dutch side because they've got some good players. Wrench into Kessels. The only issue we have is right backs, left backs aren't the highest. Oh, Boadu makes it 6. This is a absolute rout. My days. This is going to be our biggest win on record, I think. It's insane, lads. Wrench plays it into Kessels. It's a weird cross in the end from Wrench. And Boadu, fantastic header from him. Yeah, the left back, right back situation's a bit weird. Like, who would have thought Wrench and Ian Matson will be our starting fullbacks, but apparently so. Simmons, Oh my days, Simmons, that's disgusting, fella. Lads, we need to calm down. It's 7-0 in the first half. I've never seen this. I thought we would only win like 3-0 in this game. Simmons, what a goal. Wrench just plays it into him. My days, keeper's nowhere near, and it's 7. Well then, half time is it? You know, what's the bet on us not scoring again in the second half? What is the bet? I am delighted with the performance so far. My days. Wrench is on 8.8. My God. They've made a change on the wing. Let's actually make sure that's sorted. Let's pause because there might be... Oh, goodness. I do want to put the new... Look, you got to do your due diligence, lads. You got to do your due diligence. You can't not do it. Okay. What's the bet that we get no more highlights? They did get their first shot of the game. First shot of the game there. Okay, we've got another chance here. Can we get to double digits in this game? Can we get to double digits? And Ning wins it. I would love to see us hit double digits. I've yet to do that in FM 21, so it would be nice to see us do it here. Kluivert into a Ning. I don't know who it was. Turkey or someone? They won 14-0 in one of their games. Gravenberch. Kluivert makes it 8. It's on, lads. It's on. We need 2 more goals. It's funny, no one's actually got a hat-trick yet. Simmons has got 2 goals. Boadou's got 2. Wrench has got Amersfoort, Koopmeiners, and Kluivert. So we are okay. They've made a change up top as well. You gotta change it, lads. You gotta go in. You gotta make do it, because if you don't do it, you'll forget in the future when it matters. We're gonna make some changes though. We are gonna bring on Ad Kessels of all people is having a bad day, so we're gonna bring on Velland. Bring him on. Amersfoort, I think we're going to bring on Marco Engbers, because he is the young player. He can play right back, defensive midfielder, centre mid, and attacking midfielder. I've clicked his name, and that's caused an issue, because that needs to go out. So yeah, he's pretty good though. He's quite raw, but he's got some fantastic mental stats for how young he is. Currently at Feyenoord. I've been looking at him with Salgueiros actually. Actually, I won't take him off for him. I will take him off for Gravenberch. Bring on Engbers in that box-to-box midfielder role. And let's go from there, boys. And let's try and get these last two goals. Amersfoort with the corner. Plays it in. High, flying up, but no. Boadou, can you get that? Are they going to counter, lads? Jorkef? Oh, okay, no, they've just given it back to us. Wrench. This is going to be a long old highlight. Wrench into Delict. Just boots it long. They've got the ball back again. They might have a chance here, you know. This could be their highlight. They go long. Oh my God, he's through. Oh, it was wide. It was a big chance for them, and they missed it. Oh, they're going more attacking now. Interesting. Let's see how this goes. We're both on attacking now. Ball over the top, and they're through. Oh, Braffard, what a save. That was a big save, actually. Lads, sort it out, lads. I don't want to concede. Suddenly, they've decided to turn it on. Maybe the changes is what's done it, but... Oh, okay. Counter from the corner. Amersfoort. Going down the wing. Can we get 9? Can we get 9, lads? Plays it into the middle. Okay, no. Highlight over. Wrench into Boadou. Plays it in. Velland! It's blocks! Oh, Velland wants his goal. He wants the stat pad. He wants the stat pad against the young... he wants that top goal scorer record. Okay. Take off Wrench for Hoover. That's our last sub. See, look, Turkey are beating Liechtenstein 10-0, and we've suddenly stopped being able to score. Lads, come on. 10 minutes to go. See, this is what happens. We've scored 1 goal in the second half. We scored 7 in the first. Delict is off the line again. I can't believe it. We've absolutely thrown away our chance to get 10. It's a joke. Okay, 8-0 it is. Can't believe it. 7 goals in the first half and 1 in the second. Well then, that's a massive win. I can't complain, can you, really? I was like, oh, this will be a quick game. No, because we had 55 highlights. That's the World Cup qualifying done, lads. 8 wins out of 8. I think 42 goals scored, 4 conceded. Very nice, very nice. Nearly 5 goals a game average. It's a bit of a joke, really. I'll show you who else has done well in qualifying when we actually get through the media reaction, as per usual. It likes to take its time. It seems. Come on, you can make it. There we go. There we go. 8-0 in the end. Match rating of a 10. 35 goal difference in the end. Ireland comes second. Romania third. Armenia have 0 points. Wow. I guess them scoring against us in that first game was actually a really big thing for them. Okay, there we go. Holland must build on the World Cup qualifying. Simply great. As per usual, that is, they don't change that much, do they? Okay, let's look at the World Cup qualifying. I think Turkey have actually won multiple times now. So Germany qualified top of their group. Sweden second. Turkey, absolutely. Turkey are ridiculous. I should have gone to Turkey. They beat us at Belgium. Yeah, they won 14-0 against Liechtenstein and then 12-0 against Liechtenstein. Ali Akman is... What is going on with this Turkish side? Holy shit, lads. 73 million for Demir. Baliçoglu. They have some ridiculous regions. Yildirim. Maybe we should be at Turkey. Maybe we should be at Turkey. Wow. They're gonna be. I reckon they're gonna be a threat. They are really gonna be a threat because them getting top of that. Bosnia second. Belgium qualified top with Denmark second. Portugal with Croatia. Holland then with Ireland. England finished top over Finland. Switzerland and Russia still have to go. Italy qualified top of theirs. France and then Ukraine. So it's pretty much the same as usual. What is World Cup 2030? It's hosted by Spain. Okay, and the holders are Belgium. So we will be back probably for more Salgueiros, but I don't think there's any scheduled stuff going on until the summer. We'll probably be back for World Cup. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's been Alex, and I'll see you guys next time.